We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Okay, say hi as you come in so I know who to say hi to. You looked for Elijah Criminal Med? Oh, like you searched? Okay, let's see. We got Joyce Bushall. Hey, Joyce. Guys, I tried to tag everyone on Facebook, in my group, and in Discord because I know a lot of people are saying they're not getting notifications. But a way to help that is to go comment on my lives, show interaction in the channel, and hopefully YouTube will not kind of filter you out. Thank you, Turtle Gang. You're so sweet. Hey, Kathy. I hope everyone had a really good day today, too. Hey, Juicer, Lanessa Boo. Oh, thank you, Joyce. You are so sweet. Hey, Funky. Hindsight's 2020. I missed you. Hey, Nana's Purses. And it's Michelle Finch. Hi, Michelle Finch. Could you not change your name yet? Or are you just going to keep that one? Hey, TLC is me. Deanna in Ohio. Janet, it's good to see all of you guys. Hey, Pat Gaines. Jet lag. It's Sunday again. Terry Sparks was number 11. Thank you, Terry. I changed the time. I'm here. Yes, Michelle Davis. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't getting notifications. It's silly. So I'm going to start trying to tag everyone before I go live so that you guys don't. So I don't miss you guys. How about that? Just found out a mountain lion lives in the forest across from me. Oh my gosh, you hear it yelling? Does it sound like a screaming woman? Hey, Val. You gotta play catch up. You always get a notification? Good. Okay. Well, guys, that's Michelle Davis. She changed her name, and she's just gonna keep that name. We need to find Sebastian. Hey, Maria, how are you? Moto Mom. Hey, Angie, number 31. So I said I was going to do a live before 5 today, but it was a super busy, crazy day, so I did not get to do that, but we're still earlier. It's 8:38, so still doing good. Still doing good. Oh, Turtle Gang, I didn't get to tag you on Facebook. It only lets you tag 100 at a time, and that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. I don't know, Joyce. Let's see. I doubt it because I haven't seen it all over YouTube. It says there were 7 hours ago, it said 5 were injured. So it looks like it's confirmed that there were 5 injured. Here, I'm going to show you what this says real quick. How many of you have followed that manhunt that's going on? They're holding him now. They caught him. Coco, earlier, I think you accidentally blocked someone on Dolly's. I went and unblocked them. I hope it was an accident because I think it was an accident. Let's see. Are they really? Funky says no. Unbelievable what that precious baby went through. Right. Not again. Ben. Dang it, it's me again. Kathy welcoming everyone. You don't get a Facebook notification. What about YouTube? Oh, Mariah. I am so sorry. I'm still trying to calm down and get my mind in the right zone. Okay, so let me look up the Kentucky thing. I see all the fires. Is it in California? Oh my gosh, don't call you Mariah Carey. I'll try. You never know with me. Okay, they haven't caught him. That's crazy. Hey, Corvette girl. It's good to see you. I love you too, Ben. Ben, I'm glad you get them. Okay. Hey, not Funky. Hey, Connie, how are you? Okay. So the press conference. The only person I see live right now about him is that funny guy that we were watching last night. So nothing new, Funky, huh? We've got a bad one here. It's so sad. I know. So I was listening to Brittany for a minute while I was running around trying to get everything ready. And I heard all the people that were struggling with the fires right now. It's terrifying. Okay. So, guys, the first thing we're going to do is put a one in chat if you know who Elijah Vue is. Put a one in chat if you know. Sweet tea and sunflowers. I got a calendar notification today that it is almost your birthday. Hey, lunch lady. It's so good to see you guys. This is why I like to come on earlier sometimes. It was sometimes. It was accidentally. My phone is acting crazy. The block pops up and I can't get to it. I understand. Chats are annoying. Hi, Belinda. How are you, beautiful? He's not live, but I sent it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Juicer. Okay, so have you heard of Elijah Vue? You all have. Okay. Hey, TLC is me. I think I said hi to you, but oh well. We'll say hi twice. Ruck coming in, gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Ruck. Here, I'll play you the video. Try not to get that stuck in your head, right? Thank you so much, Ruck. You're so sweet for that. I'm good eating White Castles. Yummy, yummy. Hey, Jody Ann. My sweet Emery. Ben George, do you know who Elijah Vue is? Vue? I want to make sure I say that right. I kind of just let my words fly, you know? Hey, Zach. Oh, did you get it from him? Did you get it from him? That's awesome. Okay. So they believe they found baby Elijah's remains. They found a diaper, a skull, and bones right near, close to where his he lived with his mom, or he stayed at this house near it. So we'll watch this. It's gonna put an ad. Let's wait for the ad. Why is the ad frozen? Okay. And guys, I really, really, really just want him to get that baby to get justice. He had such a hard little life. Nothing was fair that he went through. So let's just pray for the best outcome possible in something like this. Goodness. That's annoying. So I guess that's the area where the remains were recovered. Some kind of Girl Scout camp. Holy cow, look at that, though. A deer hunter found it. A deer hunter found the remains. I'm just going to turn that down. There's absolutely nothing but that annoying interference. So, yes, it says a deer hunter found skeletal remains on a private property in Two Rivers. I remember when he went missing and they found one of his green, Like it was like a dinosaur shoe, right? I remember when that happened. And let me see. He's only 3 years old, guys. Wait, what's this? March 19th. Oh, okay, that's old. That scared me. It said they've been able. So they found his blanket. Darn it, sorry. They found his blanket really, really, really close to where they now found his remains. Sometimes stuff just gets looked over like that, guys. I'm trying to see. Okay, so this says human skeletal remains were discovered on private property in the town of Two Rivers, Manitou-Two County. Manitou-Two. I think that's how you say it, on Saturday. A local deer hunter found the remains and immediately alerted law enforcement. Sheriff Dan stated that the investigation is ongoing and authorities are unable to provide specific information about the race, the sex, the age, or the remains at the time. I almost said gender. The sheriff did acknowledge the ongoing case of Elijah Vue, a 3-year-old who went missing in February. However, he emphasized that they cannot confirm any connection between the discovered remains and Vue's disappearance. But guys, they're pretty dang sure that it's him. Okay. Let me come back to chat real quick. We call it Twivers instead of Two Rivers. It was a dinosaur croc, and I think he was under some brush on camp property. Oh my gosh, doesn't it just make your tummy hurt? Hey, Jennifer. He was so tiny. Hey, my sweet Jamie Smith. Oh my gosh. I stopped in here earlier before it was, when I scheduled it, and I saw you and I was so excited. I was like, I hope she comes back when I'm live. Hey, Jessica Miller. I know, guys. Rest in peace to that sweet, sweet baby. Where is this place, please? It's in Wisconsin, I believe. This happened in Wisconsin. Am I right, guys? Is that where he went missing from? Pretty sure. Yeah, they found a blanket earlier on. And then they found the remains really close to where they found that blanket. And hi, sister woman. It's really good to see you. He was such a cute baby. Oh my gosh. I would have loved to have that sweet baby. Yeah, it does. Yes, thank you, Rook. Hey, Rock54. He did. Oh my gosh, he did. His poor life. His poor short baby life. Thank you, Turtle Gang. Yes, everything on this channel is alleged and theories. We don't have facts. And everything's played under the Fair Use Act, guys. Make sure you hit that like as you come in, please, and vote on the poll. Right, I'm just glad he was safe. Okay, Funky, enjoy your football. I'm really glad they found him. Really, really glad. Oh, what's wrong with her? Hey, sweet Deb, what's wrong with her? What's she sick with? Why does she have a long recovery? Guys, that's Monkey Michael Vaughn's mom. So y'all pray that she gets better fast. That poor woman. She goes through, I can't imagine, Hey, my sweet, beautiful Bratty. Rock54 was number 45 to hit the like. Ben George he's been a member for 2 months, guys. That's a celebration. Thank you so much, Ben, for sticking with me and hanging out. I love you very much. Yeah, just a toddler. Just a toddler. Okay, Jamie. I'm just glad you said hi. He turned 4 last month. Hey, MTB. How are you, beautiful? Hey, Tony. Hey, Jeanette. I know. Yeah, Wisconsin. Okay, cool. It's probably him for sure. Oh my gosh, doesn't it remind you of Quentin Simon? Just the stature and the, age, size, all of that. He was a gorgeous. Oh, yeah. See? Milwaukee. Yes, thank you, Rook. Hey, Mega Million. Where have you been? I'm in and out of service. I'm trying to listen. Well, y'all just drive safe, Brady. I'm ready for you to be home and be able to rest. 5 injured. Oh, my gosh. Praise Jesus right now for no fatalities. Praise Jesus for that. Who did a mad face on Facebook? Who's mad at me? I read that they found. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. MTV. I can't even imagine. Can you? Oh, my gosh. How do these monsters do this? Thank you so much, Coco, number 34. I don't know what's wrong with Brandy. They didn't go into detail, guys. I'm sure she'll appreciate all the prayers. Hello, Donna Clark. I want to thank you. I know, it's such a good song. I wish I could play more. I just don't want to get struck. Hey, Cindy E., how are you? Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you guys for praying for her. You know she appreciates it. She's so. She's a good soul. Oh, thank you, X. I'm glad you're here. I saw you in Dolly's earlier. Bratty for a month. Okay, we get to listen to it again then. Thank you so much, Bratty. You know I love you. Wait, Elijah was found right down the road from you? Really? Oh, no, or the pew-pewing. Yeah, the pew-pewing, Tony. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're safe. You have, Bratty. You have been here way longer than mine. Hey, Jeanette. I said hi to you earlier, but I talk really fast, guys. I hope you didn't miss it. But if you did, I'm glad you're here, Jeanette. You're number 60, Kelly Holcomb. Do you have Facebook? I would, if you do, I would recommend adding me so that I could tag you guys when I do go live because of how wonky notifications are lately. Hi, Cat Dave. Thank you so much for leaving a comment, guys. After the lives end, the comments that you guys leave help so much. They help keep the video going on the algorithm. And here's the Facebook group if you guys want to join. I'm working on building that up. Hey, Francis, how are you? Moto Mom gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Moto Mom. Thank you so much. We're going to do it again. Thank you so much, Moto Mom. That's so sweet of you. You guys, I appreciate all of your support in whatever way, even just being here, hitting the like, writing in chat. I appreciate it more than you know. So Funky got a membership. Jamie Smith, Rock 54, Connie Benefill. I can't pronounce stuff. Coco, Moto Mom, look at how amazing that pic was. Thank you so much. I don't know, Juicer. I don't know. Where's Huntress? I don't know. I miss Huntress and Dawn and Darcy. Where are all my people at? Hey, wait. There's Josephine. Hey, Josephine. Hey, beautiful Mo. Mo, guys, Bomb Nation has lost someone that they care about. Please keep every one of them that's hurting in your prayers. Mo, if you want to share the link to that a memorial stream that she had set up earlier, it's really beautiful. So go show your support if you would, please. Praying for Brandy. Just hasn't paid all month. Who hasn't, Tanya Tom? Hey, total cutie. Why are you freaking out? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hold on. I deal with anxiety. I've worked myself up into thinking it's a heart attack like Dolly. I'm freezing, but my feet are sweating. Listen, panic attacks will make you feel like you are dying. What you can do is put everything down, stand up, go outside, and start walking. Walking around your yard, walking on the road, I don't care where. Just start walking, looking around, get your mind off of it, and then see if it starts to, ease up for you. That's what helps me, is getting my mind off of it and getting outside, getting out of my comfort zone. Because I know you want to stay cooped up and be where you feel safe, but really that's not the best thing to do when you're feeling like that. So just try to get your mind off of it. Hay and stitches, but if it does not start getting better, just make sure you stay vigilant of how your body is and how you feel, okay? Hey, Amy Helms, how are you, love? Hello, Mary Rogers. It's so good to see all of you. And yes, you're breathing. Deep breaths in and out. Do not let yourself hyperventilate. Just concentrate on your breathing. Get your mind off of it. I hope it gets better fast. I know how it is. I know how anxiety and panic attacks are. I know how hard it is on your body. Yes, thank you, Moto Mom, so much. Thank you, Connie, and everyone else who thanked her for gifting those. So your blood pressure is good. I'm sure it's just a panic attack. I was listening last night, but too tired to chat. You were on when it was nearly midnight. Mary, I got off here at like 6 a.m. Where are they? I don't know where they are. Hey, Steffi. I know Tutti Frutti, Donna Clark. She has a lot of, I don't know where the OGs are. But Tutti Frutti has had a lot going on. There's Huntress. Yay! We got our Huntress. But Tutti Frutti has a lot going on. She's going to be absent for a little bit. When things settle down, she will be back. I don't know, Jamie. And then Dawn hasn't been talking a lot for a few days. I guess she's going through some stuff too. But you guys have to remember, I left Facebook groups, like message groups, because I needed like a breather from everything. Oh, Mo, I appreciate you guys more than you know. And yeah, so I don't really know. I can't keep up like I did before, because I know, total cutie. Just get your head, get your mind somewhere else. My sweet Audacity, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here, Huntress. It feels weird without you here. Hey, Coupon Mama, how are you? I miss seeing you too, guys. Holy cow, it's so good to see everyone. Hey, Connie. It's horrible. Smell the roses, blow out a candle. Hey, Michelle Terrell. I still love your picture. Yeah, they also have apps too that are really useful. We're about to start, guys. I just don't want to miss anyone. Hey, Crafting with Amanda. No, Mary. Holy cow. I slept half the day Saturday. I slept way too long and I couldn't sleep, and I get myself all jumbled up. You know what I mean? I hope you read that. Please hold. One minute, guys. I hope you read that, Total Cutie. 333 rule for anxiety. Find things, objects you can see, 3 you can hear, and then move 3 body parts. It helps to ground you from the anxiety attack. Yeah. I think everything will be okay with her. Hey, sweet Tennessee sweetheart. I missed you too. Where have you been? Hey, Pac-Man. Audacity. I appreciate your love and your support all the time. Hey, nice Marie. Josephine, 14 months. Guys, make sure, check and see if you have a membership milestone. Josephine, thank you so much. She has gourmet popcorn coming to her shop. You should have called it colossal popcorn. Put a link in your chat. Put a link in chat for your Etsy shop, Josephine. Guys, everyone who orders from her says that her stuff is so yummy and it's so worth it. So y'all give it a try. All right, Josephine, this is for you. Thank you so much, Josephine, for hanging out and supporting for 14 whole months. Luca! Hi, Luca. I saw you in Lollies. Funky, do you want a link? Because I thought you were watching football. Cat's got you up. My life. Good evening, Flying Ryan. There's Josephine's link, guys. Let's pin that. Okay. There's Josephine's link. Polly Waffle! Guys, do y'all like me tagging you? Did they call you? Who called you, sir? Okay, Cindy. So, do you guys like when I tag y'all in all the various places? I'm gonna choke him. What's up, Luca? I was just gonna go over real quick Elijah Vue's the timeline of what happened and how long he's been missing. He's been missing since February. He was 3 years old. His parents were pieces of crap who did not cherish and love his beautiful little baby self. His blanket was found previously, and a diaper, a skull, and other bones were found today really close to where the blanket was previously found. So we can only suspect that it's Elijah Vue's remains, right? So I was about to read that real quick, and then we'll go to... Sorry, we'll go to something else. Pac-Man, 15 months. He got a membership milestone. Thank you so much, Pac-Man. Yeah, that's normal, Toto Cutie, with anxiety. It is. Just make sure you stay aware of what's happening with your body, okay? Oh, Huntress, what are you doing? I get blocked too. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Flavor popcorn, gourmet, strawberry cheesecake, gourmet popcorn, cookies and cream, Skittles. Oh my goodness. You like tags? Good. I can text you. Tags help? Okay. I know that some people, it annoys some people, but hey, just unfriend me on Facebook if it annoys you, and I won't be able to do it. I hope people aren't believing when Gone X saying there was a diaper. There wasn't a diaper? Everyone's saying there's a diaper. Was that close to the dam? I believe so. Hold on, I'll look at the location. What are y'all talking about? Fill me in. Me too, Audacity. Total Cutie, calm down. Everything's okay. Let me look up the location. So 2 Rivers, Elijah Vue. And this is in Wisconsin, and it was found near 2 Rivers, guys. Let me see if I can find I did just see that video we looked at right here. Look. I don't know if you can tell. Is that the dam? Is that the dam right there? Because if so, it was found right above the dam. Now I want to know if there was a diaper or not. We're all going to have that song stuck in our head constantly. Police say no comment on rumors of human remains found near Camp Manitou. I don't know. Let me look real quick and see if I can find what they're saying about a diaper. Because if someone started that rumor, It would literally not even surprise me. I don't see anything yet. They're all calling it a rumor, but I feel like, it says that it was found near a home that was once shared by the toddler's mother and her boyfriend. And we all remember Jesse Bang. Okay, we all remember the boyfriend. They have both already been charged with child neglect in connection with his disappearance, and have both denied knowledge of his whereabouts. The boyfriend told police that Elijah must have snuck out of the house while he was napping. Investigators have previously searched the camp twice, but because it's such a massive area, they did not find the body that time, which was found Saturday. Why did I say Saturday? Was it found last night? But anyways, this says from Dan O'Donnell that it was found Saturday in what sources call a remote area. They recovered a skull that a doctor confirmed to be human. Oh, look right here. There is a diaper. Look, searchers recovered a skull that a doctor confirmed to be human, assorted other bones, and a diaper. Efforts to identify the remains are ongoing, but the working theory appears to be that they belong to Elijah Vue. There's that sweet baby. Oh my gosh, I can't. But there it says diaper. And this is from Dan O'Donnell. He wouldn't put out, I don't think that they'd put out like rumors like that. I don't know. I've seen it a lot of places though, so. Okay, so he went missing on February 20th, guys. At 11 a.m., his mom called 911 on February 20th when they woke up. Said that he had walked off and that the initial belief that it happened within 15 minutes of her calling. But in reality, the Two Rivers police chief said that it had been hours since the boyfriend had saw Elijah inside his apartment. That's where it changed the whole ball game, and it was an endangered child. So, guys, let's just pray that that leads to the justice that baby deserves. Let me see if I can show y'all one more thing before we... Oh, someone mentioned... Well, never mind. I'll do that. I'll talk about that later. Guys, if you're just coming in, if you're just sitting in the bushes, if you're not planning to comment, make sure you still hit the subscribe and turn your notifications on all. If you are not getting notifications from my lives, try to unsubscribe completely, resubscribe, and then turn your notifications back on to all. Maybe that'll reset it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's worked for me with Dolly's channel, so make sure you hit the like, please, and vote on the poll before we get going. I'm trying to see if there's any new news about his parents up until... So on here's April. So on April 5th, it said there was an article that says Wisconsin mom left Elijah Vue, 3 years old, with boyfriend to teach him to be a man. Oh, the boyfriend makes me sick. The stuff we heard about how this boyfriend was treating this baby while at his house. Whew, it's disgusting. Funky, what do you say? Hey, bees! You were bathing your doggy, Black Skies? Well, I'm glad you made it. He is so cute, isn't he? Y'all remember this guy? Y'all remember him? Terry Sparks says, hi, Funky. He's so cute. I wish mothers would give their children up for adoption if they didn't want the child. I don't understand it, Nice Marie. I don't understand it. It's going to be hard to tell what was done. Yeah, I know. Because of animals, because of the weather. I can't think of the actual word because my brain just doesn't work. He does look evil. Hold on, let me look. They found a green dinosaur shoe. I thought that was by the dumpster. Someone said that was in the landfill. Let me see. Elijah Vue blanket found. Vue. Miss Chewy, I love you so much. I love you so much. So it says the blanket was found almost 1 month after he disappeared. It was the red and white plaid blanket, and it was found 4 miles from where Elijah was last seen. So it was found 4 miles away from the boyfriend's apartment. Hold on. Let me see if it says anything else. It says it was... Okay, here, let me just read it. It said that the red and white plaid blanket Elijah was said to have had with him when he disappeared was found on Goodwin Road in a rural area between Manitou-Two, y'all know what I'm trying to say, and Two Rivers, about 3.7 miles from where he was last seen. Today, we confirmed that the blanket is, in fact, Elijah's blanket. So it was just found in like a rural area, I guess. It looks like from the video, it was just found like in the ditch along the road in like a field of grass, maybe. Oh man, I can't. It's showing the people searching woods and stuff. Let me look up where his shoe was found just for curiosity, and then we'll get going. And guys, I only have till 10 my time to be on here. So where was his shoe found? Okay, so the blanket was found in a rural area, like in a ditch, it looks like. Hey, Michelle Andrews, he was trying to throw the police off. Yes. And then the red and green dinosaur shoe, it says shoes. Okay, one of these shoes were discovered in a landfill about 35 miles from where he went missing. Okay, so there's that. Makes me sick. Where is 4 Chihuahuas? Where's 4 Chihuahuas at? I didn't get to see her. Yes, please go get checked out if you are feeling it. I know it's hard because when you're having an anxiety or a panic attack, you do feel like you're dying anyways. But if you think it's something else, if you think there's a chance, go to the ER and just get checked. It won't hurt anything. They can give you something to settle you down. If not, Hello, everyone I missed. Sorry, traveling. I keep losing service on my phone. Brady, like I said, I just hope you make it home safely with your babies. Hey, Great Mimi Annie, thank you for hitting the like. Let's do roll call before we start, guys. If you have hit the like button, put a 1 in chat. Let's see who all is in here. Even if you're in the bushes, we won't make you talk. Just put a 1 in chat so I know you're here. The game hasn't started. When's the game? It's so good to see you, Miss Chewy. I've been missing you. Your temp was taken or no temp was taken? There's 4 Chihuahuas. You like my hair? Thank you. I like your face. Look how beautiful you are. I like your face. I don't take compliments well. Thank you. I like your face. Sharing and caring with Miss Chewy. Hit the like for Chihuahuas, Pac-Man, Moto Mom, and Stitches. Juicer, Hindsight, Deborah Thompson, Tennessee Sweetheart. You guys are awesome. Hey, Janet. Deb Mundorf. Michelle Terrell. You're talking about tomorrow's live? Oh, Funky is going to have a live tomorrow, guys. Put your link, or I'll put your link in chat in a second so that people can come sub up and watch. What is it going to be about? Thank you, Bob. Hey, MTB. Snake. There's my sweet snake. Roll Tide. Thank you, Turtle Gang. Lanessa Boo. Flying Ryan. Maybe. I hope so, Terry. Donna Clark. Coco Mo. She hit the like and then some, okay? Jody Ann hit the like. Val hit the like. My sweet huntress. Hey, Shannon. Joyce Bushhall. TLC is me. Why are you getting off the day? Well, for one, I have to run to the store and get lunch for Bailey tomorrow, and they close at 11. And I want to have some time to get stuff done before I'm exhausted. I just wanted to go live a few hours earlier so we could see some people that we don't normally get to see. So hopefully I'll start doing a little earlier each day. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, Michelle, for hitting the like. Keep track of how many times she was about. Yes, please listen to her. Total cutie, please. Thank you, Audacity. Hey, Estills. I tagged you on Facebook. I was hoping that you would see. Thank you for hitting the like. Turtle Talks. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Deborah. There's my sweet nomad beads. Connie, Terry, Ben, Binnn. Oh, Huntress, you gonna go live after 10? Where is Mab? I don't know. I don't think I still haven't blocked. I hope not. I'll check. Hold on. Week 1 of the NFL. What time is the game tonight, though? Thank you, Brady. There's Funky's link, guys. If you haven't subbed up, please go do so. And there's Huntress's link. Thank you guys for posting. I hit it first or not at all because the germs. Just kidding. Ah! I screamed last night and I busted eardrums. I had to turn my volume down. Thank you, beautiful Jamie Smith. What happened to the magnets? Nothing. We still got the magnets. You want some? Didding Casper. Put a period. Well, hit the lock. Thank you, Rock. There's Funky's link. I definitely don't want the link. Funky, what time is your... Oh, it's on? See? Okay. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like. Now, I subscribed the poop out of Funky. Well, he appreciates it. You know he does, Ben. Thank you, Huntress, for posting links. Okay. Let me make sure. I want to start going over Nina's interview, but also it's very long. It's a lot longer than I thought. Hold on, you're going to hear my voice echo for 1 second. I'm going to get over here to this. Okay, so guys, we went over Elijah. Let's just pray he gets justice. Funky, tomorrow you're going live at 10. What's it going to be about? And what football game are you playing? So the live we're going to go over of Nina's interview is restreamed. It was originally on. Let's do it again. Let's put a 1 in chat if you have seen the interview with Nina. Put a 2 if you have not. Let's see. Let's do a refresh of last night. Who has seen it? 1. Who has not seen it yet? 2. I thought you said 10. Oh, hey, Ryan. I had a lot of people that did not last night. Where's all my 2s at? I know we got some. But it was previously streamed from Trevor Lee. And then he took down all of his videos and removed himself from YouTube. So JLR asked his permission to restream it. And anyways, long story short, it's coming from JLR now, since it couldn't come from Trevor Lee. So this is going to be JLR's channel. And I will put the link. Oh, don't tell me I just did that for reals. Guys, I never Googled how to fix my things, and it just... Let me redo it. Sorry, guys. The tabs just separated again. I forgot what I was saying now because of my tabs. What was I saying? Oh, all the links are in the description of anything I'm playing tonight, guys. So let's share this. And then I want to real quick remind everyone that this is played under the fair use notice. This video may contain copyright material, the use of which has not always been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. We are making such material available to advance understanding of topics relevant to our audience. We believe this constitutes a fair use of any such copyright material as provided for in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Law. So here is the link to this video from JLR. If you guys have not, go give him a like for doing this. Way hand to do the live before Brady's. Is Brady going to be able to be on there? Hey, Tony, how are you? It's good to see you. I wish he would too. Is Brady going to be? Oh, are y'all going to talk about football? Is this going to be your football one? Okay, so this is JLR's Live with Nina. I did screen record this, and I was going to try to cut out like the slow parts and stuff, but I absolutely forgot to send it all to my phone from the iPad. So I didn't get that done. So we're just going to have to kind of wing it and see how much we can get through. Because you guys know I stop and talk 1,000 times. So if you don't want to hear the commentary and you just want to hear it all without me blabbing, hit that link that I posted in chat and I'll take you right to JLR's video. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a little bit and make sure the quality is as good as it can be. Okay, let's get going. Let's listen to what this is Chris Proudfoot's ex-wife, Nina, who he shares his daughter with. This is just her story. Wait, I wanted to see who has seen it. So I see a bunch of ones, but the people who have not are Audacity, Pac-Man, Terry Sparks, Turtle Talks. You haven't seen it? Coco hasn't seen it. Nomad Beads has not. Francis, Sandy. Oh, it's about week 1 of the NFL games. Okay. Okay, so we have a few that haven't seen it. Who knew JLR could rap? Oh my gosh. Kathy, you haven't seen it? Okay. So I love that. I love that song. Now I'm going to have to go find it. Hold on. I'll find it while I'm starting this.
Welcome to Trep Time. Thank you for being here. If you're watching this, this is on a premiere, so feel free to chat below when you are seeing this. We do have a special guest who I'm going to bring up who is going to tell her story. This is Nina. Woo! Nina, thank you for coming on the show today.
That's fast.
Thank you for having me, Trevor.
Absolutely. You want to tell everybody who you are and just kind of get started?
Absolutely. So my name is Nina Gomez, as a lot of you know. I am Faith Proudfoot's mother. Christopher Proudfoot is Faith's father, biologically. And I'm here to tell my story of what happened to myself and to my...
Can you guys please post Zach's link too, if you don't mind? He has a live or a premiere coming up tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. I just saw it on my homepage, if you guys don't mind. Unique Prepping. Guys, if you have not subbed up to him, please go show him some support.
My children.
Ruby Joy, I'm so glad you made it. I love you. I miss you. Are you feeling a little better? Guys, Ruby Joy still needs those prayers too. Okay, Nomad.
Absolutely. And I think it's a story that needs to be heard. So if you want to just open us up with the beginning of your story and just get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, my name is Nina. I live here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I have 3 amazing children. I met Christopher back when I was 35 years old. I met him on a dating website. Don't know what I was doing there. I guess I wish I could take.
Where do I get that song? I'll play it for y'all. Do you know where I can hear his song? Donna, what? What's wrong? What's happening? I'm good, Tony. How are you? I don't see what's... Oh, honey is expensive. Honey is expensive. The good honey. Where do I find that song, guys?
Take it back. I started talking to him. He was stationed out in San Diego, and we started talking back and forth. Wanted to get to know him a little bit more. I thought he was a great person in the beginning. But everybody is always perfect in the beginning, right? We fail to see the red flags, and we fail to notice things that we should in the beginning. So
Thank you.
he made a couple of trips out here, asked me to marry him, and I made the mistake by saying I do. So we got married. Eventually, we moved to San Diego. I wasn't really ever prepared to move away again from New Mexico.
Hey, Barb.
I had went through a divorce
Thank you
a couple of years prior to meeting Christopher. And my first husband was military as well, but I was married to him for 9.5 to 10 years, about almost 10 years. We made it. He's the father of my other 2 children. And I told him that, I was remarrying and we were moving to San Diego. And he wasn't really for it. He was kind of against it due to the fact that he was stationed out at Fort Bliss, which is in El Paso, Texas. And that's about like 3.5.
I understand a lot of people don't want to sit through this again, but guys, I have to refresh my brain of everything that has been said and done. Shani B, hey love. I want to make I've forgotten a lot of what was said in these interviews and everything. I'm not very observant with words to begin with, so I've got to refresh my brain with all this. And I figured the best way to do it is sitting here chatting with the people that I love. Makes it a little more bearable, right?
1.5 hours from Albuquerque, so he was, he would always see his kids like every weekend. And he was like, how am I going to see my kids? And I said, well, we'll figure it out. So we packed up after we said I do. I don't remember the exact date when I got married to Christopher, and maybe that's a good thing. We moved into the naval housing out there.
I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit more.
And my son, Noah, was 3 at the time, and my oldest was about 7 years old. And she was telling me 7. So I thought everything was great in the beginning. Everything's always perfect, like I said.
Yay!
And then I started seeing bits and pieces of how Christopher really was. I was a stay-at-home wife. Due to my son being so young, I wanted to, enjoy those years with him. Then my daughter went to school right down the street. So I was home every single day. And it just started seeing like Christopher changed like night and day. It was awkward. I felt really uncomfortable after a while. We would argue about just the smallest things. And a lot of it also had to do with how he disciplined my children.
The main thing she didn't like was how he disciplined her children, and that it has to be one of the biggest in most marriages where a step-parent comes in, that has to be one of the biggest obstacles I've heard people have, is that right there. And it's very difficult. Oh, it's just difficult, I've heard a lot of people say that. Guys, while we're listening, I want y'all's opinions on what y'all think about what Nick the Hat's been saying. What do y'all think about him? I know Nas Marie is so sad.
I'm very protective over my kids. And I didn't want somebody else to discipline my children. I didn't want him talking ugly to them or hurting their feelings. And I remember one point in time where Christopher spanked my son really hard, and I got very upset with him. And I said, you can't do that to my son. I said, he's 3. He's a baby still. Like, you can't just do whatever you want. And he got upset, and he's like, well, he needs to learn. He needs to man up. He's a man. I said, he's 3. He's 3.
Hold on. I want to write down everything she says he does, because another reason, yay, Cindy E, you're back. Another reason that I'm doing this is to take notes on everything that I hear. He's a flim flam man. I had a spot on my screen protector. Pat Gaines, we love you. I hope everything's doing good and you're settled in. Okay. I know it's deer season football. All right, let me hear what she says about her 3-year-old.
He's a man. I said, he's 3. Got upset. He's a baby still. Like, you can't hard. And I remember one point in time where Christopher spanked my son really hard, and I got very upset with him. And I said, you can't do that to my son. I said, he's 3. He's a baby still. Like, you can't just do whatever you want. I mean, and he got upset, and he's like, well, you know, he needs to learn. He needs to man up. He's a man. I said, he's 3. He's 3. And as time went on, like, I could see him getting more aggressive and more aggressive. And I stood up for my kids all the time. I didn't like how he, like I said, how he talked to them, how he wanted them to stand in the corner all the time. And I didn't like that. So I stayed a little bit longer. I ended up eventually getting pregnant with Faith. And it was probably, I want to say, maybe early September that I found out that I was pregnant with Faith. And I remember telling him that I was pregnant, and he wasn't happy about it. So I called my parents back home here in Albuquerque, and I told them the situation. And I said, well, Christopher wants me to get an abortion with Faith. And my parents said no.
I'm going to say, guys, huge trigger warning. Actually, let's put a banner up real quick. It's very hard to hear. There's a lot of sensitive stuff in this. There's a lot of people that have been through this exact same stuff. And it's very freaking hard and angering to hear. And traumatizing and triggering and all the words. So I'm going to put a trigger warning up. And also, where is Leo King? I'm waiting for Leo King. And then keep telling me, guys, your opinions on Nick the Hat. I really want to know. I really want to know what y'all think about what he's been saying on his little lives. Trigger warning, sensitive content. Okay, here, let me keep playing it.
You're not. And I said, I'm not. So I know he was very upset about me keeping Faith at that point in time. So I came home. My grandma had gotten very sick, and I decided to come home. And after that, I just kind of stayed here in New Mexico, because at that time we weren't getting along, and we were just like newlyweds, and that should have never happened. But I saw things, like I said, that were just it wasn't right about him. So I moved home, and I did my whole pregnancy by myself. And so I finally, my friends back there in California, my neighbors right across the street, were actually calling me. I had one good friend, which is still a really good friend of mine to this day.
Guys, I don't want to forget to tell y'all that I did email Magnolia to get more info on what we can do to help get the Micah's law passed. If there is anything we can do to help out with that. I haven't forgotten about that, and I'm just waiting for a response back, but I'm sure they get slammed with emails, you know. Guys, if there is something I need to write down that I miss, please point it out to me so that I can do so. Pat Gaines, I'm so glad you feel like it's family here, feel like you're home, because that's how I feel when I come in here and see all of you. Feel like we're at home. Feels like you walk in the door, you get to see everyone you love, visit, check up on everyone. Hey, Nicole! I'm glad you're here. I don't know where All Saint is. Is that girl live? I went to school with Elijah's mom, Katrina. This was all just too close to home. I can imagine, Kenny Peters. I'm so sorry that that's so close to you. Thank you, Ryan. All right, guys, if you come in while I'm watching this, please forgive me. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get as much in as I can. I watched this one first come out. My opinion, she is telling the truth. Yes, Jenny, I believe so too. But if someone has a different opinion, I'm not going to judge or argue. I want to hear everyone's opinions. As I said in the email, I'm not impressed with the Nick dude. All right, y'all keep telling me. I'm going to scroll back up and read them, okay? I lost my dang tab again. All right, there we go.
She called me and said, Nina, Christopher's getting rid of your furniture and getting rid of your stuff. And I was like, what? And
uh-oh. While it's spinning.
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, like he's giving away like your little, your home decor stuff. Like he's giving away beds. And I was like, no way. So this was about Easter time. So I had went out there, I made a special trip. I asked my mom to go with me, and Isabel and Noah, they went with me, and I was still pregnant with Faith at the time. So we made it. I didn't tell him that we were going out there. So I kind of, wanted to see myself, because the neighbor also informed me that there was people at the house that shouldn't have been there. So I guess I kind of wanted to sneak up on him and see what he.
Hold on, guys. I lost the tab, so I'm gonna have to restart it. Give me just a second, guys. Let me back out and come right back. Please hold. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, April T, how are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Kelly Holcomb. I mean, not hey. I mean, I'm really glad you do. I get on a roll saying hey. I'm really glad you feel at home in chat. I appreciate you all, my whole chat, for being such beautiful souls and being so kind to each other and keeping up with each other and checking on each other. Sweet dreams, bees. Thank you for stopping in. All right, let me get back to this, y'all. Sorry. Maybe I won't. Hello, Jenny. I'm glad you came over to YouTube. Yes, I agree, Janet. I think this was wife number 2. Sounds like some animosity here. I don't know. I mean, it sounds right. Fruit Loops! All right, here we go.
We pulled up into the driveway, into the driveway, and he was coming out the front door with a bed that he was giving to the neighbor, which was my son's bed. The look on his face was like a deer in headlights. And he dropped the bed right there in the front yard, went back in the front door, slammed the door, and locked it on my kids. And my mom told me at that point, she said, I can't believe he's doing this. Like, what is he doing? So I go in and I unlock the door and I said, what are you doing? I said, are you giving away my stuff? And he had nothing to say. So he brought the bed back in, because I knew that's what he was doing. And, the neighbor across the street, like I said, told me. So we stayed there. It was super uncomfortable. My mom felt the tension between the both of us. My children felt it as well. And at the time, Faith started moving. Like I could start, I felt her moving around in my stomach. And I told Christopher, I said, look, I said, put your hand on my stomach. I said, can you feel her move? He said, no. When you're pregnant, you always think that your spouse is going to be super supportive and be super excited that you're pregnant and bringing a life into this world for him, right? But I didn't get that. I didn't get that support that I needed. So we had a conversation my mom brought up between Christopher, myself, and her. And she had said, do you not want Faith? Like, do you not want this baby? And Christopher stated to my mom,
I'm sure there is a lot of animosity. I can't say the word, but you get what I'm saying. I'm sure there's a lot of anger built up towards her ex-husband for the stuff that he put her through. According to her story, I would be very angry too. Nina was wife number 4. Thank you, Nas Marie. To all the grandparents, happy Grandparents' Day. It's Grandparents' Day. Happy Grandparents' Day, guys. So yeah, Max Smith, what do you think? If what she's saying is true, wouldn't you have some anger and some hurt built up? You love me in the blue tea. Yay! Audacity, I haven't worn this in forever.
He wasn't happy. And he said, what if one of them dies? What if Faith dies or Nina dies on the table or when she's having this baby? Like, my mom said, don't talk like that. Like, why are you talking like that? They're still here. So we left again after a couple days. We came home to Albuquerque, and still I tried working it out where we were at, but it just wasn't working. I wanted out. And I had Faith on my own. Christopher called the hospital. I told him on June 1st that I got admitted into the hospital. And Faith arrived like at June 2nd, like about 3 or 4 in the morning. And he kept calling the hospital and saying that my wife is in labor, she's there. But Christopher was just so rude and hateful and just, I mean, he wasn't even there. So then he arrived a couple days later after Faith, I had Faith, and he was, the doctors and the nurses there were on high alert due to the fact that they heard Christopher over the phone on how he was being disrespectful to the nurses that were on call that night, as, you know, I was waiting to have her. And I asked that they not give him any more information. So he arrived. I had Faith. He arrived a couple days later, like I said. And you could just tell the look on his face, like he wasn't happy at all. Like, didn't say, hey, you did a good job. Didn't say, I'm so happy that you brought my daughter into this world, like nothing. And I remember my sister was holding Faith, and she had to ask Chris, do you want to?
All saying, Ying was looking for you. You've blessed us with your presence.
Hold her. She said, I guess. So she handed him.
Max Smith, you're so sweet to say that. I just dress, y'all, I'm always in a t-shirt, okay? That's how, I'm just a comfortable dresser. Thank you for saying that. But literally, I'm just a mom who wants to be comfortable. We don't have time to be uncomfortable over here, okay?
She handed her over to Chris. And he stayed there with me for a couple more days because I had a C-section. And on one of the occasions, I can't really recall what was happening, but he was raising his voice and he was talking to me very disrespectful in front of one of the nurses. And she had told him, look, she just brought life into this world. She just got major surgery and you're yelling at her. And I have a problem with that.
Oh my God.
She said, if you continue to do this, I'm going to have to tell social services to come down here. And I'm also going to have to ask you to leave the hospital and not return. So at that point in time, he kind of calmed down after he heard that. But unfortunately, that didn't last very long. He continued to do that. So social services at the hospital was told to come down. And he was pretty much, she said, you can't do that here. And she was really concerned for my well-being at the time, and also Faith's, because, here is Christopher, dictating and telling me what I can and can't do and telling the nurses to do their job correctly and all these other things and raising his voice at me. And, so they had to step in.
Guys, I'm watching chat. I'm just working on shirts while we're listening to this. I'm trying to concentrate on everything she says. And it's sad and hard.
And
do y'all want me to put captions on? Does that help you guys? Let me see if I can make them. There we go.
So she said, this is it. Like, you're going to have to leave the premises. And, and he got a little upset. He's like, no, I'm going to change. I'm going to be good. So, they said, okay, but we're watching you. We're watching you. So after that,
Missouri Butterfly.
We had left.
Oh, thank you.
They discharged all of us from the hospital, and he didn't want to stay at my parents' house because my mom and dad live in a trailer and he doesn't like that. It's a house, right? Still.
Happy Grandmother's
So
Day.
he
Grandparents' Day.
went to a room at Curlin Air Force Base, and they had like lodging there, which is like a
Aw.
house, old base housing, and we ended up getting one of those. And we stayed there for a while. I remember one night in particular where we all had went out and got something to eat to bring it back to the room. I had went into the restroom, I believe that's where I was at, and Faith was in her car seat, and my oldest daughter was in the living room with my son and Christopher. Well, anyways, I guess I wasn't moving fast enough for Christopher, but the baby started crying. Faith started crying.
This part sucks.
And, she's crying, and I'm trying to get to her as fast as I can. And when she was in the car seat, my oldest daughter at the time witnessed this with my 3-year-old son. When she was in the car seat, he ended up hitting the car seat against the wall. And he's getting upset because she's crying. And then when she was in her car seat, there was a coffee table right there, and he ended up tossing her on the coffee table with the car seat because he was so irate that she was crying. And I said, hey, what's your problem? I said, what are you doing? Like, she's a baby. She's going to cry.
Aw.
I wish I would have just...
Missouri Butterfly says she wants to put in a prayer request for her mother-in-law. She's 95 and we just got word she fell and is in the hospital. Missouri Butterfly. Huge prayers for your mother-in-law. I know falls can be so dangerous and scary at that age. I hope she recovers quickly. Funky is watching football. He was in here. Oh my gosh. That is a horrible realization.
I wish I would have never met him.
Woo, girl. I don't care what any of them haters be saying. Them boots. I had fun in my Nashville boots, okay? Never will regret that. I'm going to, put them in a shadow box.
I'm sorry. I should have left a long time ago.
Thank you, guys.
Because no children ever deserve this.
Thank you, guys, for doing that.
So he left again to San Diego. A couple days went by. Then all of a sudden he's like, well, why don't you move to Hendersonville? And I was like, why though? In my head, and I knew it was a bad idea. I just knew it. I knew it because our marriage was on the rocks. I wasn't happy. He wasn't a good father figure to my children. I don't know why I said yes. Well, anyways, so let me back up. So before he left back to San Diego, Faith ended up going back into the NICU. She ended up getting jaundice, and she went back to the NICU. So she was in the NICU, I want to say, for a week to a week and a half. And that was when Kathy, Chris's mother, came out, flew down with her brother, Duran guy, or they call him Big D. They came down, and she was in the NICU. And that was when I felt like a plan was made. Because like I said, our marriages it was on the rocks. And one of my neighbors had told me in San Diego, they had warned me. They had said, Nina, be careful because Christopher is coming up with a plan with his mother.
Coco.
And they're planning on taking the baby away from you.
Glen Coco. You remind me of Glen Coco every time I say Glen. Every time I say Coco. Dang it. Guys, I just separated these again. How do I keep doing that? I'm just about to use the dang split screen. Every time I go to pause it to say something. Every stinking time. Hold on. It'll start buffering if I don't redo it. We only have... what time is it? A few more minutes on here. It's going to be hard to go through this with all... Oh, why am I showing my video? Why am I playing my video? Guys, if you haven't voted on the poll, make sure you do. And hit the thumbs up button. How many likes do we have? I'm struggling, guys. I can't remember where to go. All right, I got it. Double huggies! Ah! Huggies! Thank you, Turtle Gang, for sharing the Seeking Scripture channel. That is my channel, guys. I just get Joseph on there with me because he speaks very well, and he is very, oh gosh, look at the pause this here.
It's like, what?
He's very educated in the stuff that I like to talk about on there. So if you guys want to go subscribe, please do. I would appreciate it, even if it's not your thing. Hey, where's Wicked West? Why are you laughing? Oh, because of her face. I know. I had to change that. I couldn't do that to her.
Like, thinking to myself, it can't be true from somebody that's supposed to love you, right? Like somebody that you're supposed to share your life with. Like, why would he want to take the baby away from me? And she warned me. But I was like, no, why would they do that? So then after Faith got out of the NICU, we were no longer staying in base housing. We were staying at one of the NBC suites down here. Then his mom came up with an idea. She goes, well, since you guys, you know, will be moving to Hendersonville. And I was like, I felt like, okay, well, maybe. And he's like, well, you'll get help. You're going to get help from my family. And, you know, but I was already getting help here from my parents, you know, with my other two children that they helped me raise. So that I went along with it. Like I said earlier, even though I knew it was wrong to go, I still went hoping that my marriage would work out. So she ended up taking Faith, although I was against it. Kathy Bowers-Hawks and her brother Duran ended up taking Faith. And my mom and dad were like, my mom started crying and she goes, why are you letting them take the baby? And I said, because Christopher said that it's going to be too hard for her to travel, you know, to travel. And I'm sorry. They went back. So Kathy and Big D went back to Tennessee. So 2 weeks later, about 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks later, Kathy ended up coming back by herself. I do apologize. She came back by herself to pick up Faith. She was here in Albuquerque for one night, and I was, even though I was against it, I let her go.
Please just put me in the ground now. Y'all are just watching me. Point. What I was trying to say is I was going to stop it right there because right before she tells what happens, I asked Michelle Finch, did you change accounts or did you change your name back? And Wicked West has been cleaning her kitchen. And I laughed because All Saints never going to let us forget about Martin. And I said, yes, Nina is definitely intense. The whole story actually, as you know. I'm so glad she told her story. And I said, hi to Janelle. And I said, yes, she is so beautiful. And then I saw this. And I asked you guys, do you guys want me to come back on in like an hour after I go to the store and do things while I finish shirts up? Do you guys want me to come back in an hour to finish this? Thanks. 10 hours late. I know. Why do I do that? I've got it on the bottom now. But do you guys want me to come back? Like maybe when Dolly's done and go over this some more. Is anyone going to be awake a little later? Yes, she's a Cardinals fan. You guys want me to? Okay. She keeping up with Justin, the famous muters? Guys, I actually designed a shirt, Nas Marie, one time that said, "You're muted." I never made it, but I had it on my page. I mean, sure, I guess. Yes, come back. Okay, guys, I'll come back in like an hour. This Dolly's live right now. Little turd. Hold on, let me get this in here. Then maybe by then football games will be over. Oh. And everything will be a little more calm. Maybe. Baby, come back. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ryan. He's posting links. There's JLR's, Zach's with Unique Prepping, guys. Please go sub up to him and show him some support. He's an awesome young man. Okay, I got my Cricut going. Guys, look, I'm going to type this in chat so you guys can read it. I know everyone's going to Dolly's. If I don't get the chance to come back, have a fabulous week. You too, Jenny. Thank you so much for coming in here. I miss seeing you. So, guys, if you want to join Discord, email me, and I'll send you a link. Okay? You want me to, Kelly? There's Dolly's link, guys. I'm sure everyone knows his link. I'm from Dolly's, but never know. So we're going to go see Dolly for a while. I'll listen to him in my ear while I go to the store real quick for my daughter's lunch. And then I can come back. So you're a Bears fan too, huh? Come join the Facebook group if you haven't. Oh, the Venmo link. Thank you, Ryan. Guys, Venmo is never expected, but always super appreciated. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, please do so. And that's all until I come back in like an hour. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Whoever is going to be awake. Will you get us cookies while you're at the door? Sure. My daughter always asks for cookies. I love you too, Audacity. You know I love you and appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in a little bit, Shani B. I was so sad my dad died before they won the World Series. Aw, he was watching. Okay, Nicole, see you in a little bit. We'll do some late night chatting. You know Funky's going to be whining the whole time. Dumpling. Yes, we're going to go to Dolly's. He just went live. Go see what he was talking about. Boo cards. What are boo cards? What are boo cards? Wait, let me read this before I go. I haven't changed my account name. It is the same. Oh, maybe when my phone. I know it's the same O to you because you are a member, but your name's changed back to Michelle. I think you have 2 accounts. I think on your tablet you have a different account. If you go on YouTube on your phone and how do you do it? Let me look. You press your little circle that has your little picture in it on the bottom right. Click switch accounts. And if you see Nana's purses, what the other account's called, I can't remember, then you're definitely on 2 different accounts. Well, I want to go back through it to refresh my mind. What did I do now? What are boo cards? Is that why? You fell asleep? Well, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let's go see what Dolly's talking about, okay? I love you guys. I'll be listening to him. And wait, let me go through these. I don't want to forget Pac-Man has been a member for 15 whole months. Josephine Rock for 14. Moto Mom gifted 5 memberships. Brady has officially been a member for a month. Ben George has officially been a member for 2 months. That's a huge milestone. I always love the 2 months because that means that you were gifted a membership and you renewed it. That means you love me, huh? And Ruck gifted a membership. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all in a little bit, okay? Okay, I guess. Oh, okay, baseball. All right. Love you guys. Love you, Turtle Gang. Thank you for helping.